board with an infield single, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Montana Lineberger. Brianna Morris will hit third. She's the DP for Salem. Batting cleanup is the pitcher, Miranda Barker. Batting fifth at third base, Amanda DeCunto. Batting sixth at second base, Brittany Morton. Batting seventh, Brianna Herman. Bunt is put down by Lineberger. The throw to second is not in time. And Salem has runners at first and second with nobody out. Probably go as a sacrifice fielder's choice. It was a close play at second, and Vitarelli was just able to beat it out. So 2 on and nobody out for the number 3 hitter and the designated player, Brianna Morris. Madison Birch is hitting 8th. She's the catcher for Salem. Addison York hitting 9th. She's in left field. Morris squares to bunt, pulls it back, and takes a ball. Taylor Jackson making the start for Meredith. Behind her, infield of Brittany Buckland at third base, Kelsey Mabe at shortstop. Charlie Cox at second, Julia Allsbrook at first. Squaring again and putting the bunt down is Morris. The throw to first is in time. 2-4 on this sacrifice bunt. And that puts runners at second and third with 1 away. This is a loser's bracket final. The winner of this one will play Maryville College tomorrow in the championship round of the USA South tournament. The winner of this one will have to beat Maryville twice tomorrow to win the USA South tournament title and the NCAA automatic berth. Second and third, 1 away for the pitcher, Miranda Barker. Barker looks at a strike there, 0-1. In the outfield for Meredith, Erica Osina in right field, Sarah Watson in center, Haley Irvin in left. That one misses high. It's a ball and a strike. And the catcher, Rachel Peel, will go out and meet briefly with Jackson in the circle. Peel making the start behind the plate. Meredith just finished off a 9-1 victory over Piedmont in an elimination game earlier this afternoon. Pitches in the dirt from Jackson, now 2-1. Finished off Piedmont in 6 innings, then took about a 30-minute break, changed fields, and ready to go. Second and third, 1 away. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed by Barker, 2-2. Salem, the number 1 seed from the East Division. Meredith, the number 2 seed from the East Division. 2-2 pitch in the dirt. Stopped up by Peel. Vitarelli, the runner at third. Lineberger at second base. Barker trying to help her cause here, the starting pitcher for Salem at the plate. Payoff pitch in the air, pretty deep center field. Watson going back. She makes the catch, tagging from third, and coming home to score is Vitarelli. It's a sacrifice fly for Miranda Barker, and Salem grabs a 1-0 lead.
Now batting number 17, Amanda DeCunto.
Lineberger was able to move up to third on the deep fly out. And third baseman Amanda DeCunto will step in with a 2-out RBI chance. This one gets to the backstop, but recovering quickly was Peel. No chance to advance at third for Lineberger. It's 1 ball and no strikes. On DeCunto. The 1-0. Called Little strike at the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Hit towards the hole between third and short. A diving attempt by Mabe. She smothered it, but had no chance to make a play anywhere. It's another infield single for Salem, and it will drive in a run as DeCunto makes it 2-0. 2 hits in the inning, and neither one of them has left the infield dirt. But Salem has scored 2 runs here in the top of the first. Jackson delivers a strike to Brittany Morton, Salem's second baseman. The 0-1 pitch floats over the plate, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch hit hard but foul off the first base line. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once again, way outside, throw down to first, gets away from the second baseman, Charlie Cox, who was covering the bag, but Osina out there in right field backed up nicely, and Gunto at first didn't try to advance. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jackson deals. This is to the backstop. Now DeCunto will take off for second and reach without a throw. It'll be a wild pitch charged to Taylor Jackson. And another runner in scoring position for Salem. Spirits have already scored twice in this inning. Jackson deals. Hit hard but foul. Still 2-2. The 2-2 pitch once again. Hit foul and out of play back behind home plate. Still 2-2. Morton awaits the 2-2 pitch from Jackson. It is low. 3-2. Jackson's thrown 23 pitches now through 2/3 of an inning. Payoff pitch in the air, left field, Irvin underneath it. She'll make the catch, and that will retire the side. But Salem scores 2 runs on a couple of hits. They leave 1. We head to the bottom of the first. Salem leads Meredith 2-0.
And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Kelsey Mabe will lead things off for Meredith. Little chopper back to the pitcher. And easy 1-3 put out by Miranda Barker for out number 1. So with 1 away, that will bring up Haley Irvin, left fielder. Salem up 2-0 here early on after scoring a pair of runs in the top of the first inning. Bunt drop down right to Barker. Good job by Brittany Morton to get over and cover first base. For the 1-4 put out, so 2 outs now here in the bottom of the first inning. That'll bring up Sarah Watson, lefty center fielder. Meredith's top 3 people in the lineup in the 1, 2, 3 spots, all bat left-handed. First pitch fouled away by Watson. And fouls that one off to the left side. Pitch way out in the other's batter's box in the dirt. 1-2 the count to Watson. And slaps that one foul back to the back of the net. Another ball slap foul over to the left side. What began as a beautiful sunny day has turned into a little bit of a cloudy, overcast afternoon. Wind starting to pick up just a little bit, blowing from right to left field. The 1-2 pitch fouled out of play once again as Watson battling up there against Miranda Barker. Meredith wearing their all-black jerseys and pants. Salem in the gray tops and the blue pants. This one hit, and that'll get through the left side for a single. So a 2-out single by Sarah Watson will bring up Brittany Buckland. Pitch across for strike 1. Pitch popped up, but will get out of play. And a fan gets a lucky souvenir. 0-2 pitch coming and in the dirt. And now they have a pickle going on, and Watson's going to get caught. I think if Watson would have just kept going, she probably would have been close to being, would have been a close play, but I think she would have been safe. Welcome back to the 2018 USA South Athletic Conference Softball Tournament. Salem leads Meredith 2-0 here as we go to the top of the second inning. Brianna Herman will lead things off for the Spirits. Pitch from Taylor Jackson. A little bit wide. Two balls, one strike. Jackson making her second start of the day. Off speed pitch misses high. Meredith defeated Averett in an elimination game. Jackson went the distance. Pitched about 165 pitches. And ball four to Brianna Herman. That'll bring up Madison Birch. Birch shows bunt, but pulls it back. Pitch low. Jackson pitch right down the middle. Burns tries to lay down the bunt. Unable to get it down. Ball crushed. Out of play to the left side.
Andrew, Piedmont was up 2-1 in women's tennis and lost to Wesleyan. They won 1, 2 doubles, 1 and 3 singles and lost.
Now this ball, a little number right back to the pitcher Jackson. She fumbles it a little bit, manages to toss it over just in time. We'll move the runner over.
Now batting number 13.
So 1 out, runner at second base. Addison York coming to the plate. Pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
We're down 3-1 in tennis.
Ball popped up. Will it stay fair or in territory? And it is foul, but caught by the first baseman, Julia Alsbrook.
Now batting number 9.
So 2 outs. And top of the lineup now for Salem, Jennifer Vitarelli. Ball hit out to deep center field. That could be trouble. But good job by Sarah Watson to track that ball and catch it for the 3rd out. So Salem gets a runner in scoring position, but they're left stranded, and we will go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Salem leads Meredith 2-0. Welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Brittany Buckland will lead off. Ortigues. Deep east. 1-1 the count. Winner of this game advances to the championship tomorrow. Face Maryville. Swing and a miss by Ortigues. This softball tournament, of course, a part of the larger USA South Spring Festival. All the spring sports championships being played here in the LaGrange area. A couple of those championships just finished up earlier today. Ball slap foul to the right side. Two-two pitch, and once again, fouled out of play by Ortigues. And that pitch catches the inside corner for strike 3, and Ortigues goes down for the 2nd out of the inning. So Julia Alsbrook makes her way to the plate. Allsbrook chases the high fastball. Gets a hold of that pitch, but fouls it over to the net. That pitch missed the zone, so 1 ball, 2 strikes. Little chopper right back to the circle, and an easy 1-3 put out for Barker, and that'll be it for the for the Avenging Angels. We go to the top of the 3rd inning. Montana Lineberger at the plate. Hits it out to shortstop. And Kelsey Mabe with a good play on 2-hopper tour for out number 1. Brianna Morris at the plate, serving as the DP. Looks at strike 1. Ball hit right back to the net. Morris had a sac bunt in her first plate appearance back in the 1st inning. Helped set up Salem to score the pair of runs, and they hold a 2-0 lead here in the top of the 3rd. That pitch misses high. Fastball just outside. That one chop foul toward 3rd base. 1-1 pitch inside. Morton able to lay off that right at her hands. As Jackson was trying to tie her up. 2-1 the count. This one goes right past the head of Jackson. She nearly got a glove up to snag it, but good job by the center fielder, Sarah Watson, to get that ball in.
Now batting number 5.
Saved a run, and so Salem held up the runner at third base. But bases loaded, 2 outs. First pitch in there for a strike to Brianna Herman. And an off-speed pitch catches Herman way out in front. Ball popped up in the infield and called off and caught by Brittany Buckland for the third out. So Salem loads the bases, but Meredith able to pitch out of the jam. And we'll go to the bottom of the third. Salem still leads 2-0. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Salem leads Meredith 2-0 here. And this final elimination game before the championship. Charlie Cox at the plate for Meredith. First pitch was a strike. And another swing and a miss by Cox. And strikeout for Miranda Barker.
Now batting number 30, Rachel Peel.
So with 1 out, that'll bring up the catcher, Rachel Peel.
Swinging strike.
Ball hit out to the gap in right center. That's going to drop in. That'll roll almost to the fence. And Peel comes up with a 1-out double.
Now batting number 14, Erica Osina.
So Erica Osina step into the box. Chance to help the Avenging Angels out. Slaps one foul over to the left side. Another one fouled off over to the left side. So quickly in an 0-2 hole here. That pitch well outside in the dirt. And she'll go down looking for the second out. So Meredith goes back to the top of the lineup with Kelsey Mabe. Mabe 0 for 1. Infield playing in to guard against the speed of Mabe. Take strike one on the outside corner. And another strike. Barker going right back to that same spot. That pitch just a little bit further outside, trying to maybe see if Mabe would offer at it, but she did not. She had a good eye and laid off of the pitch. It's out of the zone. So 1-2 the count. Trying to go right back to that same corner. Mabe not offering at it. So 2-2 the count. Runner at second base, 2 outs. And they catch Mabe swinging at a high pitch for strike 3. So that'll be it for Meredith. Here in the bottom of the third inning, Salem still leads 2-0. We go to the top of the fourth inning. Salem still in front, 2-0. First pitch in there from Jackson, a strike to Madison Birch. Ball popped up in the infield. Over in foul territory is Buckland to make the catch.
Addison York.
Addison York now at the plate. First pitch right down the middle for strike one. And a big swing by York, but missed it, so 0-2 now the count.
Trainer says it's 4-3. And we got one guy winning, the other guy tied battle. 5.
Jackson's pitch low and inside. And York just able to stay alive and get a piece of that pitch. Was well inside, but able to just get that a little bit above the handles on it. She's 0 for 1 today. Pitch outside. Ball line right up the middle. That'll get through for a single. And Salem with its 6th hit of the day.
Now batting number 9, Jennifer Vitarelli.
So top of the lineup now coming up for Salem, Jennifer Vitarelli. 1 for 2 with a run scored. Fastball low. Fastball across. That'll leave the count of 1-1. Ball popped up out of play. Count now 2-2. Now full count. After Vitarelli, it'd be Lineberger due up.
He will admit that too. He's like, man, I don't know what's going on.
And foul ball. And that pitch high, so will be a walk. Puts runners on first and second
Now batting number 8, Montana Lineberger.
for Montana Lineberger. Fastball misses high around the letters. And time called. Meredith going to have a meeting in the circle. So Meredith assistant coach Adam Renzi done with a little conversation in the circle, and we're ready to go here. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Runners on first and second. Lineberger takes a strike. And a swing and a miss. So 2-2 now the count. Lineberger stays alive, just gets a piece of that one, fouls it off. And Jackson visibly frustrated she didn't get the call on the inside corner. And this one crushed into the gap in left center. That's going to get all the way to the wall. That'll score 1. And 2 will come in. And Salem goes up 4-0.
I think she looks for it anyway. Yeah, I think so too.
So a 2-run double by Lineberger, and that'll bring up Brown and Morris. Fouls it back to the net. That pitch finds the inside corner, so no balls, 2 strikes. Fastball just a little outside. Little chopper off the glove of Jackson and thrown out of play by the shortstop. That will allow a run to score. Kelsey Mabe caught the ball and
Shouldn't she just get third? Yeah. Why is that? Why? She shouldn't score.
it was a weird throw. It kind of just took off. I couldn't tell. Couldn't tell if it went off the.
Well, the ball goes out, you get a base.
I don't know if somebody's helmet, but
Right, so then she can only get third base. She should be awarded home plate.
So the run comes in and makes it 5-0 in favor of Salem.
Wait, it's sorry. Pinch running for Salem's number 18, Katie Bilbray. She's a flex right now.
Katie Bilbray in the pinch run.
There you go. Pass ball.
And
Did you see that through?
ball gets past the catcher Peel. That'll allow Bilbray to get over to third base. Bilbray the right fielder, but running for the DP. Ball hit out into shallow center field. It'll drop in. Barker. Barker heads up goes to second base on a lot of confusion. There's people questioning everything out there. We've got a conversation at second base. We've got a conversation at the plate.
How was that?
She is.
Oh, she was out?
Yeah, they call her out.
Oh.
So it will be a single.
Okay, there's a lot of stuff I need to like.
Single to center, and then you had Barker advance on the throw home.
Saying that she blocked.
But Bilbray came home on the play.
Didn't call her out.
The home plate he did after the fact.
Bilbray was tagged out at the plate. The throw beat her home. However, I think the question is, was she being impeded by the catcher Peel, who didn't have the ball until right before the slide? I think the call stands.
Wait, what?
Apparently not.
Okay, so should I go to that there? See what that number? Just look at the replay. Well, I don't know if they're gonna. So are they calling her safe at home?
Also, if the throw takes her into the base path, it's not interference.
Yeah, she's probably mad because
Meredith coach Kim Scavone very upset right now. I think they're going to say the catcher was blocking the plate without having the ball, but the throw came home.
yeah, they're gonna be calling her safe at home.
Yeah, but they called the throw. But then they reversed it.
So the run scores make it 6-0 in favor of Salem.
Okay. Holy crap.
All you, Josh.
Is that run earned?
So
No, because she's only on base because of the error.
So first pitch, a strike into Birch. That's not Birch. That is Amanda DeCunto. So 1-1 the count. Jackson's pitch misses outside.
Is that Meredith across team?
And chopper right back to Jackson. She'll field it, throw over to first for the out. Inning not over yet, though.
now betting number 43, Brittany Morton.
So Brittany Morton now at the plate, runner at third base. Pitch in the dirt, good scoop by Peel. Ball crushed out into center field, but caught by Watson for the third out. But 4 runs come in for Salem, and they take a commanding 6-0 lead in the top of the 4th inning. We'll go to the bottom half of the 4th. Meredith coming to the plate. Welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Haley Irvin will lead things off for the Avenging Angels, who find themselves down 6-0.
We did.
You have a crazy picture last year.
Just alone. Well, no, Caitlin ain't heard. But she had 3 wins this year, I think. I wasn't here, but.
Irvin offered at that pitch.
Drew would be the one that tell you
I
all
feel
that.
like I always saw an Aver kid on like National Player of the Week.
Oh, just go alone.
Irvin fouls that one off to over by the Salem dugout. 0-2 count. And strike 3 called. Irvin goes down looking.
No, but we're not. Sarah Watson.
What was it coming into today?
Going to bring up Sarah Watson.
We were 5 back.
Just coming the whole last inning. Chaos period.
We were 11 back going into today. Yeah.
Ball just fouled down the third baseline. Watson doesn't offer at that pitch, so 1-1 the count here with 1 out. Ball fouled out of play. This ball chopped out to shortstop. Throw over to first in time as Vitarelli with a good play for out number 2.
Now, batting number 1, Brittany Buckland.
So Brittany Buckland now steps in with 2 outs. Buckland 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fastball high. Ball hit out to second base. Morton with the play for the third out. So Meredith goes quietly in the bottom of the fourth. Salem leads 6-0 in the elimination game here in the USA South Athletic Conference softball tournament. We go to the top of the fifth inning. Rowner Herman leading things off. First pitch popped up to second base. Caught by Charlie Cox for out number 1.
Now batting for Salem, number 10, Madison Birch.
Madison Birch will step in. First pitch hit out to shortstop. Throw over in time by Mabe for out number 2. So 2 pitches, 2 outs here in the top of the fifth. Jackson working efficiently.
Now batting number 13, Addison York.
Over 250 pitches between the 2 games she's pitched today. First pitch to Addison York. Misses wide. York 1 for 2 with a run scored. And off-speed pitch just misses.
That one missed.
Make the count 3-0. Vitarelli on deck for the Spirits. And a 4-pitch walk to Addison York. We'll put a runner aboard for Jennifer Vitarelli here with 2 outs.
Now batting number 9, Jennifer Vitarelli.
Jackson comes back, finds the strike zone on the first pitch. Jackson's pitched low and away. And this one lined through the left side. And Vitarelli keeps the inning going. Ball thrown away. Roll all the way over to the Meredith dugout, and the runners advance on the air. So Montana Lineberger at the plate. Ball hit out to second base and fielded for the 4-3 put out by Charlie Cox. Still 6-0 Salem. We go to bottom half of the inning when we come back.
Sorry, what was that?
We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Aaron Artigues at the plate. First pitch a strike. Meredith
They might not move it.
trailing Salem 6-0.
Still gonna be like noon. Then they gotta drive the courts. And they gotta play 2 matches.
Pitch inside, but catches the zone for strike 2.
Whatever they do, they need to just
Make a decision.
make a decision tonight so that you know and they know. Everybody gets.
One and 2 the count. And that pitch just missed inside. Ball popped up in foul territory over by first base. And the play is made by Brianna Herman for the out.
Now, batting number 16, Julia Alsberg.
So Julia Alsbrook comes to the plate. Alsbrook on the day, 0 for 1 with a ground out. Fouls that one at the plate. Avenging Angels starting to run out of time here. Down to their final 8 outs potentially. Ball popped up. Will it stay in play? And it does. Caught by the third baseman, DeCunto, for out number 2.
Now, batting number 15, Charlie Cox.
So Charlie Cox coming to the plate. Second baseman. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. But hits this one up the middle. That gets under the glove of Barker. And gets through for a single here with 2 outs.
Now, batting number 30, Rachel Peel.
That'll bring up Rachel Peel, the catcher. 1 for 1 today with a double. And this one looped into right field. That'll drop in. Misplayed by the right fielder, Katie Bilbray. And that will allow Cox to get over to third base. So time is called. I think we're going to have a substitution. Probably a pinch runner for Peel at first. And it will be number 4, Madison Hamilton.
Pinch running for Meredith, number 4, Madison Hamilton. And now batting number 14, Erica Osina.
So runners on the corners, only 2 outs for Erica Osina. Infield playing in. First pitch high for ball 1. Pitch in there for a strike, so 2-1 now the count. Two-one pitch outside.
Absolute mayhem at Shuford softball complex.
3-1, and that pitch missed, so that'll walk the bases full here. Top of the lineup due up, Kelsey Mabe.
Kelsey Mabe.
We graduate in April, so.
Our softball team is
So Mabe now in a prime position to help her team out. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Angels down by 6. Little chopper to the shortstop, and Vitarelli makes a huge play and gets Salem out of the jam. Meredith leaves the bases loaded. And that'll be it in the bottom of the 5th inning. We'll be back with a 6th when we come back. We go to the top of the 6th inning here. Leading off for Salem is Brianna Morris. Spirits with a 6-0 lead here in this elimination game to decide who goes on to play Maryville in the championship series scheduled for tomorrow right here in LaGrange. Of course, that is weather permitting. Rain possibly in the forecast. 1-1 pitch popped up and gets out of play. And a wonderful catch made by Mike Christie over there in the concourse. One-two pitch, fouled to the left side. And a big swing and a miss by Morris. She'll go down for the first out.
Is that just a coaching thing? You just make them run reverse.
Yeah. I'm just striking out, right?
And all foul ball.
Miranda Barker now at the plate. Barker looks at strike one. She's having a solid day. 2 for 2 so far. And 2 runs batted in. That pitch inside misses the zone. Barker also having a strong outing in the circle. Only giving up 4 hits, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts here while keeping Meredith off the scoreboard. She's worked a 2-1 count here. That pitch across for strikes, so 2-2 the count. Ball fouled out of play.
Did you fight the second one?
Yeah, we're next to the USA South.
Yeah. I was trying to find it.
Yep.
Ball popped up, drops in fair, just inside the line. No, it's foul.
I mean, you also have a better view, but it looks like, I was looking under the thing, it looked like it dropped.
Really close play. It's hard to tell. Dugout roof was kind of blocking the view, but I could kind of see it through the little slit in the fence. I thought it had dropped in fair, but just tiny bit foul apparently. And they'll do it again. 2-2 count. That ball fouled off to the net.
Yeah, my first day at the job, we changed our colors. I came in, like, gave me a color wheel, like, pick a color. All right. Well, we were like some, like, gross puke maroon color. It was like, if you mixed Meredith and Miracle's colors and then made it worse. That's what our color was.
That was about before, or was the other option?
2-2 pitch, missed the inside corner.
It was bad.
How many sports you guys got?
6.
So full count.
We did.
Ball crushed through the left side. And Barker will reach.
Probably never will again. Yeah. They brought cross country back. They are cross.
Now batting number 17, Amanda.
So Amanda Amanda DeCunto now at the plate. Only one out and a runner on. Fastball in there for strike one.
When we hire a cross-country coach next week, only one staff member from last year will be the same. Everyone else will have new coaching staff, like everything.
Pitch misses high.
Who? Carrie, our softball coach. But everyone else has either been. But your administration will stay. Yeah.
1-1 pitch coming from Jackson. Bunt laid down,
Last year.
but DeCunto whiffed on the attempt.
So it's kind of crazy.
What is that, the trainer?
We have a new AT. We're hiring our assistant next week. Hiring our cross-country coach next week.
Ball hit out to short. They'll flip to second for one and too late for two. But the lead runner will be retired. So 2 outs now.
said that last year at our award ceremony, and the kids died laughing.
Throw over to first, not in time.
Funny. It was the right environment
Brittany Morton at the plate.
for it, and they just died.
You should say
It was
Bishops
so
take
funny.
advantage of collapse of the century.
Yeah.
Pitch misses high.
Cash me outside.
Cash me outside, ladies, great.
Or you add
1 and 2.
on Twitter and just drop a meme.
Yes.
Oh man,
Create
that's so
Twitter
mean.
war. Oh my god. How funny would that be?
Ball hit out of play.
Probably crack up.
They did that us one time in Midnight.
2-2.
Like,
Pitch misses outside.
yeah, when the UFC South Pole came out, they tagged us in it and said something like, "We're coming for you," or something like that. They were like, "Oh, okay." And then I think our guys like retweeted it when we beat them and stuff like that doesn't bother me if it's done.
Ball hit through the left side. That'll get into left field.
We redid our
And Morton aboard here with 2 outs. Runners on first and second now for Brianna Herman.
Nate told me over the summer he almost took a picture of
Now
his trophy
75,
case,
Brianna
NCAA championship trophies, and replied. I told him, I was like, man, I'm okay with that. That's okay. We need to start like a Twitter.
Pitch inside,
An unbelievable Twitter.
but across for strike one.
When everything is dead. Just the conference schools.
I'm okay with that. I'm fully engaged in that type of stuff.
Pitch popped up. Will stay in play and caught by Buckland in foul territory for the 3rd out. So we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. When we come back, Salem leads 6-0. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Salem holding on to a 6-0 lead over Meredith. Haley Irvin drops down a bunt, stays fair, and she'll beat it out at first. So the Avenging Angel is trying to get something going here as time is running out.
Now batting number 9, Sarah Watson.
Sarah Watson now at the plate. Ball fouled out of play. Pitch. Little chopper over to third. DeCunto with the play. Move the runner over, but will be 1 out on the board.
Now batting number 1, Brittany Buckland.
So is our college just bad at women's lacrosse, or is Meredith just good?
I was gonna say, I think it's a combination.
You're the real barn burner at your place, Ricky, between Salem and North Carolina Wesley.
Pitch inside.
It really was.
High quality.
That game took 2 hours.
Brittany
and
Buckland.
15 minutes.
High quality lacrosse.
Yeah, they lost to Mary Washington Catholic.
And pitch inside, so
All pretty close, so yeah.
2 balls.
Maybe a Lynchburg and everything.
This one chopped out to shortstop. Vitarelli with a play, throws over to first. Good job looking the runner back at second. And now 2 outs on the board.
20, Aaron Ortiz.
Aaron Artigues coming to the plate.
Odd team. It's great. For Bard is women's lacrosse? Bard.
That pitch inside. Artigues dropped her bat. I'm not sure if it was knocked out by the catcher. Birch. Or she just lost a handle on it, but for a second there I thought it might have hit her. But 1 ball, no strikes. That pitch in the dirt.
Did your coach play at Meredith? She doesn't Meredith. Well, Ricky, is it your coach that played at Meredith?
My assistant coach played at Meredith. My head coach played at Methodist.
So 3-0 count to Artigues. And will be a 4-pitch walk. Puts 2 aboard for Julia Allsbrook.
Now batting number 16, Julia Allsbrook.
Pitch misses inside.
They do regional rankings in lacrosse.
We do.
Did Meredith have a team of Meredith ranked?
Ball crushed to the left side. That'll get 1 run in, and Meredith is on the scoreboard. Allsbrook comes through with a clutch hit. Will that get the Avenging Angels going? Still 2 outs.
Now batting number 15, Charlie Cox.
Charlie Cox coming to the plate. Ball hit out into left field, and it is caught for the 3rd out by Addison York. So Meredith able to break onto the scoreboard, but they still trail 6-1. We'll go to the 7th when we come back. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th inning of the USA South Conference softball tournament. Final game of the elimination round today. Winner goes on to play Maryville College in the championship scheduled for tomorrow. Salem up 6-1 over Meredith. Pinch hitter for Salem. Samantha Smith has grabbed a bat, takes ball 1. Jackson, her pitch misses low.
I always wish they had split New England into 2 divisions. So many teams.
That pitch around the letters, so 3 balls, no strikes here to the pinch hitter, Samantha Smith.
Yeah, well, they put,
She's pinch hitting for Madison Birch, I believe.
They put Eastern New York in.
And that one in there for a strike.
Another full thing. Just wondering if there's not that many teams there. They put like Union.
And it'll be a walk, so Smith aboard.
Now batting number 13, Addison York.
You're in the wrong day on the file, too.
Who did? Me?
Gary.
They did that yesterday
You
too.
need to check it. Mine says April 13th.
Check your neutral site if that's
Ball popped up.
mine were.
My dates were wrong yesterday on tennis too.
Oh, he also spelled Lagrange wrong. Yes, he did, too. He spelled it wrong today, too.
1 ball, 1 strike here to Addison York.
He is beyond.
1-1. Throw down to first. Smith back.
It's called From F-R-U-M. This is why I have angst on our calls.
Ball chop foul.
10 hours and 15 files that I can't get back.
Well, I'm just OCD in how my stats look.
Me too.
If my tennis regionally, nationally.
Ball popped up in the infield.
I want all my dates.
Mabe with the catch at short.
You know,
Yeah, me
just
too.
little things like that I can't stand.
Am I the only one in conference that does the standardized like 222 date format rather than the spelled out date? I think I am. So
Jennifer Vitarelli now coming to the plate.
instead of the defaulted abbreviated 13 comma full year, that's what Stacker defaults to. Yeah, well, I should just change to
First pitch a ball, second pitch crushed down the left field line, but hooks foul, out of play.
because I always get annoyed. It's like, it looks so much cleaner. And everyone else probably gets my files and they're like, why does it change the date? It's
It's not always that those things are wrong, but like whatever you said, like I like to look at it
Yeah, I just
more.
want to be uniform.
And I still use HTML stats on a lot of things, and so some of those
me too.
little things show up in the HTML stats that don't.
Ball thrown to the backstop.
Yeah, I just noticed.
That'll
today
allow
that
Smith to get down to second base.
One softball series with Maryville forgot to change the date, and so it's all spelled out just in that series.
Yeah. Something you can't change. I'm okay with that.
Pitch misses outside.
What are your feelings about baseball, softball?
You need to have the appropriate record.
We've had several records. Well,
When I've gone to like,
Pitch across for a strike.
you don't do the individual stats, right?
Lineberger.
I don't do cat files.
Yeah.
I don't either.
It was required in my last conference. That's
I
what I was
mean, I used to do them, but
Chops that one foul.
I don't think it's worth it anymore.
asking. It doesn't really go anywhere.
Yeah, on the enhanced box score, you don't see it, so it's okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
I'll do home run totals, but that's the only thing. But I'll just update those maybe like every week to home run. Or I can run it next home run.
Lineberger 1 for 3 with 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs.
Last series of the year, USA South series.
Ball hit up the middle, right through the legs of Smith, the runner. Throw home, and that will allow Lineberger to get up to second on the throw.
It's gonna. I was gonna say it was at least 4, because I remember Ciro Norzagaray was playing when we went there because he said I hit a ball and it rolled down the hill, and I never forgot to say it. He said it rolled off the mountain.
No,
Yeah,
but
that was
Montana
our
Lineberger.
first year in conference, I think. In fact, you guys might have been our first conference series that year for baseball.
Sorry, that was Vitarelli. That last at bat, so Lineberger at the plate. One's wearing 8, one's wearing 9. I couldn't tell based of their hair. Lineberger grounds right back to the pitcher, and a run will score as Smith comes home. So RBI ground out by Lineberger. That'll make it 7-1 in favor of Salem. Brown and Morris up next. Pitch in there for a strike. One ball, one strike. And fouled back to the backstop. 1-2 pitch from Jackson popped up, and it looks like it'll get out of play, and it will.
Is that the way it's always been? Just like the complete opposite of baseball. Like you have to do it all. Is he? So there's nobody like Mickey over at baseball. So it all lies. He's here coordinating everything. It's fine.
Fastball misses outside, so
I tell you,
A lot of it good.
2-2 the count.
it's become so easy compared to the way it used to be when we had so many. I remember there were times in Burlington we had 3 fields going at one time, trying to get games in because of weather or.
Full count.
This tournament, 2016.
Yeah, this is
It's
it.
5:30.
Last year,
Just kind of wrapping around.
last year when we came, and I saw.
And Morris draws the walk, so runners on the corners.
8 teams, I think.
That'll bring up Miranda Barker.
I was like, this is.
And Scavone, coach for Meredith, making her way out to have a talk.
153 pitches.
So the pitch, head up to Barker and fielder choice. They'll get the play at second base for the easy out. Not before Salem tacks on one more insurance run. They lead 7-1. Meredith down to their final 3 outs when we come back in the bottom of the 7th. Welcome back to the 2018 USA South Softball Championship. This is the final game of the losers bracket to get to the championship series. Salem leads Meredith 7-1. We go to the bottom of the 7th, and leading things off will be Rachel Peel. First pitch low for a ball. This game has been all Salem. Spirits had 2 runs back in the first inning, then 4 in the 4th. But Peel trying to make some noise here, hits one into the gap, and she'll get a single here to lead things off for the Avenging Angels in the bottom of the 7th inning. Pinch runner coming on at first base, number 8,
Now batting number 14, Aaron.
Bryce Smith will run
And finish running for Meredith, number 8.
for Peel. Erica Osina now at the plate. First pitch was a ball.
No.
Second pitch misses high as well.
That was kind of like, might want that coffee.
Do I need it though? Maybe. Nah, you can get rid of it. I'd probably pour it out though. There's probably still like 3 or 4 cups worth in there.
2-0 pitch. Hit out to second base. Morton with the play. They'll get the lead runner on the fielder's choice.
Now, buddy, number 32.
So 1 out for Kelsey Mabe as the top of the lineup, now up for Meredith. Pitch in there for a strike. Ball fouled over to the left side. Little check swing, fouls it back to the net.
We're going to go as scheduled for now tomorrow. So 2 o'clock here tomorrow.
This ball hit through the left side. That'll get through for a single. And Meredith still holding on to hope here in the bottom of the 7th. 2 on now for Haley Irvin. That ball in the dirt. That'll get away. And wild pitch will move the runners up.
Or no, count it in there. Do a substitution here. Six rounds, so
So we'll have a pinch hitter.
12 for 22.
So Irvin being pinch hit for number 12, Katie Kepley.
Baseball's done, right? Lacrosse is done.
And a swing and a miss. First strike, 1. 1-1 the count.
That's lacrosse still. Yeah, it's 1-1.
Alright, so it should be 2 and 1.
2-1 the count.
No, it's 2-1.
Yeah, see? People get, well, they probably got confused because he, well, especially when they pinch hits.
Right. I mean, yeah. I mean, come on. Yeah.
Kepley takes that pitch, missed high. And it will be a walk, so bases loaded for Sarah Watson. And Irvin will re-enter at first base. Pitch outside. Meredith trying to make things interesting here. Bases loaded, only one out. Down by 6. Certainly not out of the question. This one line down the left field line. That'll score 1. They're going to send another runner, and 2 runs will score. Meredith closing the gap, 7-3 on the RBI, 2 RBI hit by Watson. So now a 4-run deficit. Brittany Buckland at the plate. And time called by Salem. So here we go, runners on first and second. Buckland at the plate. That pitch low in the dirt. Miranda Barker trying to finish off this game. Only 2 outs away, but Meredith knocking on the door. And this pitch off of DeCunto. And all the runners are safe. Will be a base hit. And the tying run is at the plate. Aaron Artigues. First pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Artigues 0 for 2 today with a walk. This one hit through the right side. That'll score 1. They will hold the runner at. They will hold up the runner at third. Make it 7-4.
Now batting number 16, Julia.
And Julia Alsbrook coming to the plate. Time called by Salem. And looks like we're going to have a change. So that'll be it for Barker. Barker will go play the field.
So I'm assuming
She looks like she's going to play right field.
so they're burning their flex. They're putting okay.
I'm pitching for Salem. Number 2, Kayla Ogle.
So here we go, 1 out. Bases loaded. Allsbrook at the plate. Pitch in the dirt. New pitcher is Kayla Ogle. Ogle in for a save opportunity. This will be first opportunity, and this one hit into the gap, but caught, and will be a sacrifice fly that scores 1, and Meredith within 2, but down to their last out. So 7-5 the score.
They'll start staring at the press box and throwing rocks at us.
Charlie Cox now at the plate. Pops it up in the infield. Vitarelli with the catch, and Salem holds on to win 7-5, and they advance to play Maryville College in the championship tomorrow. That game still scheduled for 2 p.m., but stay tuned to usasouth.net for any changes, as we are expecting inclement weather overnight and in the morning. So the win goes to Barker. Jackson gets the loss, and Ogle gets the save, her first of the year. So that'll end Meredith's run in the USA South tournament. Salem moves on to play Maryville for the championship. Thanks for tuning in to the USA South softball tournament here on our YouTube channel. You can catch tomorrow's game for the championship. And be sure to follow the USA South on social media at USA_South.